Seconds before the ground shakes violently, animals flee. Dogs howl, birds scatter, livestock stampede toward safety. For centuries, humans watched this phenomenon in awe, attributing it to mystical senses or divine warning. But what if animals aren't predicting earthquakes at all? What if they're detecting something we've been overlooking the entire time? Today, we're diving into the fascinating science behind animal behavior before seismic events, and you might be surprised at what researchers have actually discovered. The historical record, animals as nature's warning system. Throughout history, documented accounts describe unusual animal behavior preceding major earthquakes. In 1976, before the catastrophic Tangshan earthquake in China that killed 240,000 people, witnesses reported that snakes emerged from hibernation, fish jumped out of ponds, and cattle refused to enter their barns. The Chinese government even evacuated 90,000 people based partly on these observations. In ancient Rome, Pliny the Elder recorded that animals fled the city of Hellas before it was destroyed by an earthquake in 373 BCE. These stories aren't folklore, they are historical records that launched scientific investigation into what animals might actually be sensing. The seismic precursor theory: what earthquakes emit before they strike. Before major earthquakes, the Earth's crust undergoes stress buildup. This stress releases electromagnetic waves, pressure changes, and tiny foreshocks most imperceptible to humans. Scientists hypothesized that sensitive animals might detect these precursor signals. Electromagnetic waves, in particular, can interfere with the magnetic field sensing abilities found in birds, whales, and other creatures. Some research suggests that pressure changes in the ground and atmosphere, sometimes called infrasound or low-frequency vibrations below human hearing range, radiate outward hours before the main quake. This isn't prediction in the mystical sense, it's biological detection of physical phenomena. The magnetic sensitivity advantage: how animals read Earth's signals. Many animals possess magnetoception, the ability to sense Earth's magnetic field. Migratory birds use this for navigation. Sea turtles rely on it to find their way across oceans, and recent studies suggest even dogs have magnetite crystals in their noses that respond to magnetic fluctuations. When tectonic plates shift, they generate electromagnetic anomalies. A study published in the journal Physics and Chemistry of the Earth found that rabbits showed altered behavior up to 5 days before earthquakes, correlating with detectable electromagnetic spikes. Horses, cattle, and other animals with similar magnetic sensing capabilities would erratically respond to these changes. We're not talking about mystical prediction, we're talking about animals possessing sensory organs humans simply don't have. The infrasound hypothesis: below human hearing, above human awareness. Earthquakes generate infrasound vibrations below 20 Hz, below the human hearing threshold. Yet many animals hear in this range naturally. Elephants communicate using infrasound frequencies as low as 1 Hz, capable of detecting calls from other elephants miles away. Whales use infrasound for long-distance ocean communication. Recent research suggests that when tectonic stress builds up, it generates low-frequency vibrations that travel through the ground. Dogs, cats, and other quadrupeds with their ears closer to the ground would feel these vibrations directly. A 2011 Japanese study documented that fish in aquariums exhibited abnormal behavior hours before seismic events, suggesting they sensed infrasonic pressure waves through the water. This explains why so many animals flee or act strangely. They are literally feeling the earth shifting beneath them. The complicating factor: why prediction remains elusive for humans. Here's the catch: while animals clearly sense something, scientists still cannot reliably predict earthquakes using animal behavior alone. The problem is that animals react to many environmental stressors: weather changes, barometric pressure shifts, noise pollution, and even seasonal triggers. In 2004, before the Indian Ocean tsunami, numerous animals were documented fleeing to higher ground, but they did this based on actual ground shaking from foreshocks, not some magical premonition. Humans simply didn't feel those foreshocks. Additionally, animals show signs of distress constantly. Most of these instances don't precede earthquakes. A dog barking today doesn't mean an earthquake is coming tomorrow. Scientists have found some correlations in controlled studies, but scaling this to reliable prediction systems has proven extraordinarily difficult. The signals are real, but they are subtle and inconsistent. What we know for certain: direct sensory detection, not mystical prediction. After decades of research, here's the scientific consensus: animals don't predict earthquakes through some unknown psychic sense. Instead, they detect physical precursors that our instruments can measure but our bodies cannot feel. They sense electromagnetic anomalies, ground vibrations below human hearing, pressure changes, and sometimes actual foreshocks we don't consciously register. This is profound because it means animals aren't smarter than us, they are simply equipped with different sensory tools. Humans have developed instruments that can detect some of these precursors, but our biological senses are too limited. A dog's hearing extends to 65,000 Hz compared to our 20,000 Hz. A snake's ability to sense infrared and ground vibrations through its jaw is extraordinary. These aren't superpowers, they're simply different evolutionary adaptations. In essence, animals know earthquakes are coming the same way you know there's a sunset happening before you look out the window through direct sensory input. Modern applications: can we learn from animal behavior? Today, researchers in China, Japan, Peru, and Turkey are integrating animal behavior monitoring into earthquake early warning systems. While not reliable enough to replace seismometers, observations of animal networks across a region can provide supplementary data. Zoos and wildlife centers now report animal behavior patterns to seismic research institutions. Some scientists propose that AI monitoring of animal behavior in combination with electromagnetic sensor networks could eventually provide additional warning minutes, crucial time for evacuation. The challenge is separating true earthquake-related behavior from normal animal activity. Yet the potential is real. If we can decode what animals are detecting and cross-reference it with electromagnetic and seismic data, we might squeeze extra warning time from nature itself. This isn't about animals being mystical, it's about leveraging their superior sensory capabilities as a biological early warning system to complement our technology. Why this matters: understanding our place in nature's information network. The reason animals detect earthquakes before us isn't because they possess supernatural powers, it's a humbling reminder that human senses are surprisingly limited. We've built a technological world so dependent on our narrow perceptual range that we often forget we're just one species among millions, and far from the most sensorially advanced. Birds sense magnetic fields. Bees perceive ultraviolet light. Snakes see in infrared. Elephants communicate across miles using frequencies we can't hear. When an earthquake is coming, they know it not through magic, but through sensing what's physically real but perceptually invisible to us. This shifts our understanding from animals have supernatural earthquake prediction to we are incredibly limited in what we perceive. Every time a dog acts strange before an earthquake, it's not predicting the future, it's simply experiencing the present more completely than we do. In our quest to understand nature, sometimes the most important lesson is acknowledging what we don't sense at all. The next time you hear about animals behaving strangely before an earthquake, you'll know there's genuine science behind it, not mysticism, but biology meeting geology in ways we're only beginning to understand. Our animals aren't predicting the future, they're simply perceiving a present that our human senses have evolved to ignore. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button and subscribe so you never miss a video like this one.